Do 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 do.
Who's singing now? Who's singing now, buddy? Always getting on my case.
It's a great theme song.
So today we are talking about, of course, Indiana Jones. Audiences were introduced to Indiana Jones in 1981 in Raiders of the Lost Ark. These movies were inspired by the serial films of the 1930s and 40s. And, you know, the movie itself, Raiders of the Lost Ark, is just a brilliant film. It's beautifully shot. It's just really well done. The direction's awesome. It's got a really interesting plot. It's a great script. There's this beautiful, powerful score. There's this really strong cast. But it's really the character of Indiana Jones himself that, you know, sells the whole thing. The character of Indiana Jones makes even the lesser films in this series watchable.
Yes. And for me, Indiana Jones was the first real action star I actually saw on the big screen. And I loved the adventures he went on. They were so cool. Just the locations and settings, the cool stunts, action set pieces are awesome. I also liked how he dealt with the obstacles in his path, you know, a combination of fighting and outwitting his opponents. You know, he was really smart and not just a muscle guy, but he also wasn't just an academic.
Right, I thought that one of the things I really like about his character is this contrast between Dr. Jones, the professor,
right,
and this like rugged super Boy Scout who could also land a good punch.
Yes. Yeah, but he wasn't perfect. You know, he made his mistakes and he got himself and his companions into sticky situations.
Right.
You know, as a character, he was funny and he had quirks and, you know, especially like being scared of snakes. That was really awesome. It was such a great like added addition to the character.
Right. Yeah, especially when you first learn that he's scared of snakes after he's just gone through all this stuff and he's just been like unflappable seemingly through all of it.
Dodging spiders and darts and boulders and falling pits and all this other stuff. It was like, snakes! Oh, that's awesome. So good.
Yeah. And he has a wry sense of humor that fits his character really well. You know, but sometimes he comes off as arrogant and a bit of a jerk, but he's also really charming, and even though he's not always a very nice guy, he has a really strong sense of what's right and what's wrong, and he's committed to his principles.
Yes.
And of course, he's really loyal to his friends, and he can always be counted on to be there for him and to help him out.
Harrison Ford, he really is Indiana Jones, and it's hard to imagine anyone else doing it. I mean, he's perfect. I mean, the faces he makes, his reactions to things, you know, bring more humor to the character and make him more likable. Now, like for instance, in the Raiders of the Lost Ark, he's trying to climb the reed, you know, out of the pit, and it just looks, he gets it, he's like, relief, and then it starts to slip, and he's like, holy crap, gotta get moving. You know, just doing all these kinds of things that Harrison Ford really brought to this character to bring it to life. Also, they're going to be making a fifth movie, which is expected to hit screens sometime in like 2020 or somewhere in the very near future. They're going to start filming next year in 2019. So.
Yeah. And Harrison Ford is returning as Indiana Jones for that fifth movie. And I hope that after this movie, they'll just retire the character. They won't try to reboot the series with some other actor playing Indiana Jones, because to me,
Harrison Ford is Indiana Jones.
Right. It just doesn't work. Like, if you try to have someone else be Indiana Jones, it's not right. Harrison Ford is Indiana Jones. And without a doubt, he is one of the greatest movie characters of all time.
Yes.
And Harrison Ford's portrayal of that character has so much to do with that. It's not just the way the character's written. It's about Harrison Ford himself and what he brings to the character.
Absolutely.
So, thanks for watching.
What other movie icons, characters, actors, directors, etc., would you like us to do videos for? Let us know in the comments.
Yeah, and don't forget to like and share this video. And of course, as always, if you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe. Thanks.